Today, I'm going to be showing you how to consistently make thousands of dollars from posting faceless YouTube videos. And just so you know what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead and refresh here and I'm going to show you a bunch of different videos on different channels that have all made crazy amounts of money. This one made $20,000. Again, I'm going to refresh it right here. This video also made $13,000. We have videos that have just been making insane amounts of money. And the way I'm able to do this consistently across my multiple YouTube channels is with my secret strategy called the watch time strategy. So as you can see right here, this is a 15-minute video. It got 600,000 views and made $2,457. Sounds pretty good, right? And if we even go to the revenue tab, you can see that total lifetime revenue, the RPM is $3.96 right here. But if we take a look at a video like this where it made $13,000 and yes, it got 1.6 million views, if we head to the revenue tab, you can see the RPM is a lot higher and it's almost 3x. This one's actually $8.39 and it's not because it got more views. You can even see the CPM is a lot higher. The first thing you need to understand is watch time equals the most money, right? Views is inconsistent income. Views are inconsistent. If you're trying to get as many views as possible on every video and have every single video go viral, you're doing YouTube wrong and you're not understanding your audience. If we take this video, for example, it was clearly a good idea because it did get a lot of views, but if we look at the watch time hours, it only has 60,000, which is not a lot. And the reason that is because it's like a traditional YouTube long form video. It's not super long. It's not ultra long. It's not even 30 minutes long. It's only 15 minutes. And even though it did get a good amount of views, that's the reason why the RPM is almost not even $4. The biggest thing is because the video is not long enough. Take a look at this video, for example. This is a 3-hour, 33-minute video. It didn't even get half the amount of views as this video got, yet it made 4 times the amount of money that this video did. And why is that? Well, if you look at the watch time right here, 226,000 watch hours came, and this video has half the amount of views. And that's simply because this video is 3 hours, 33 minutes long. If we look at the retention graph right here, the average view duration out of the 370,000 people watched, they watched on average for 36 minutes, which equates to 17%, which when you think about it and you put into perspective, that is a lot of time. They're watching for 36 minutes on average out of the 300,000 people that watched, which is crazy. Which is why if we head to the RPM right here, we can see for this video specifically, it was $21.52, which by the way, if you don't know anything about YouTube or long form, having a $20 RPM is like unheard of. And I know these stats look a little too good to be true. So again, for full transparency, I'll go ahead and refresh it. We'll even go to settings right here. You can see it's in USD. So it's not in Uruguayan peso. It's not in any offshore currency. So the $21.52 for the RPM is the actual RPM that this video had, solely because we paired a good idea, good packaging, good title and thumbnail with a long enough video. This video is something that's ultra long. It's a 3-hour, 33-minute video, and we focused on watch time here. This is exactly what you want to do. And like I was saying earlier, the only thing that matters if you're trying to make the most amount of money is watch time. You don't need to get as many views as possible because clearly we were chasing views here. We had a very good idea with very good packaging. It got 600,000 views, yet we only made $2,400. But if you actually look at these two videos, they're actually similar concepts, just slightly different and slightly changed, but the revenue and the views are way different. This video didn't even get that many views and it's not even viral, yet it made $8,000. And real quick, before we continue with the video, I'm relaunching my one-on-one coaching. So if you want to go ahead and apply for the waitlist below, doors open January 28th. The link to apply to work with me is going to be the first link in the description. It takes less than a minute to fill out, and if you're accepted, then you get to be able to work with me one-on-one and be able to apply these same strategies that I'm showing you here and more in your own channels and make you money completely passive. Chasing views is just never going to end well. And again, we can even go to a video right here. This one got 1.6 million views. I wouldn't say it's a crazy viral video, but it definitely did very well. But again, look at the RPM on this video. If we go to revenue, $8.39. Even this video right here that made $20,000. We go to the revenue, $7.35, which was still more than double the RPM on the other video that got 600,000 views, but it's because the video's duration was only 15 minutes. Whereas this video is 33 minutes, so it's twice as long. And obviously the watch time for this video is 377,000 watch hours. If you're still confused, do not worry. I'm going to break it down right now from the exact process of when you upload a video and the different things on what you want to look at. So if you're trying to optimize views and you're trying to view max or do the views strategy where you're trying to have a video go viral every time you post it, I'm going to show you the negatives with that. Versus if you do the watch time strategy, which is what I showed you in these videos, what the pros are and also the revenue differences. So when you upload a video, you need to make sure that you're focusing on something. Are you trying to go with the view strategy? Are you trying to have a viral video? Or are you trying to just get the right audience and the right viewer to watch your video for long enough, meaning you don't need as many views and you can still make a shit ton of money? Let's start with the view strategy, right? So you're trying to post a video, you're focusing on getting as many views as possible. And when you do that, you typically go for broad topics for everybody. So this can be something where it's very trend based. For example, let's say you had a Roblox channel and you were posting Steal a Brain Rod because it was super trending, and even a few months ago it was like the most viral game on the planet. So you're going to be doing that, and what ends up happening if you're doing very trend-based content or broad topics for everybody, you typically get lower audience retention, which is around 10 to 15%. And if I show you on this video, because it was so short and because it didn't go super mega viral, if we scroll down here, the average percentage viewed actually was 38.5%. And it's because it was a good idea and it's not very trend-based at all. This is just a very simple concept. It didn't rely on any game that was blowing up, or it didn't revolve on any trend. It was just a very good concept, and that's why the idea carried and the average view duration was so good, because the average view duration, and if we even go here, the CTR was good. That's why it kept getting pushed out, and it still is making money to this day. Versus on a video like this, where it was very trend-based, you can see the average view duration, even though this was an ultra-long video, it was 2 hours, 26 minutes, you can see the average view duration was almost 14 minutes, which is under 10%, which aligns perfectly with the 10 to 15% lower audience retention. Not only do you get the lower audience retention, but you also get lower average watch time. If we check on this video, you can see the watch time hours because the views were so low, but also just people didn't watch as long because the watch time was so bad. It only got 102 watch time hours, which means we only got $2.86 from this video. Again, if you're trying to chase views, you're gonna make less money because it's so inconsistent, because you're trying to appeal to a broad audience and you're riding trends. Lower average watch time equals fewer ads shown, and fewer ads shown equals short-term revenue. Again, if you're chasing trends and doing very broad topics, you can have videos where it performs really well, and then the very next day that you post, it could do a million times worse and not even make $10. So chasing views is very inconsistent. And we can see right here, again, short-term revenue leads to inconsistent income, and this results in, and the overall takeaway, if you're doing the views strategy and you're just trying to have viral videos every time you post, you're going to get inconsistent revenue. You're not going to get consistent 5,000, 10,000 a month, even higher if you're aiming for those. You do not need viral videos to make money. You need the right viewers to watch longer. So now let's compare the view strategy to the watch time strategy, which I just showed you again in these videos. So you upload your video, you're focusing this time on the watch time strategy, and this is what we're going to be looking at the right side. You focus on the right audience. You make videos that are already catered towards your audience. You know that they want to watch it because you're already in the niche, you're running the channel, you have some traffic. Now that you're focusing on the audience, you're going to create content that viewers actually want to watch. So you're not going to do trend-based. You're not going to ride these waves of, influx of views and then it not resulting in more money, right? Just because you get more views does not result in more money. Again, I'm going to keep going back to this example because it's so good. This is a really good video. It did really well. 600,000 views, but you compare to this video, didn't even get half the views. It still made 4 times as amount of money. Higher retention, typically 30 to 50%. If we can go to this video, this is not anywhere near 30 to 50%. In fact, it's actually half that. It's 17%. But because the video was so long, it was 3 hours, 36 minutes, typically people watch videos that are longer. If you have a 24-hour fireplace video and it's lo-fi music or it's just rain sound, people are going to watch on average at least 10 to 15% of that at the very least, which means that's 2 hours, 40 minutes, or if not 3 to 4 hours. And the best part is you're going to get paid. You don't need consistent 30 to 50% watch time. This is just if you're making the videos around like a 30-minute mark, which if we check on this video, this is a more normal length video, 33 minutes. Average watch time 24%. So it's closer to the 30 to 50%. Higher retention equals longer average watch time. And what did we just say? And what did we focusing on here? The watch time strategy. If we go to this video, 200,000. And you can see even YouTube left a little note. This has almost 200,000 watch time hours more than usual. And that's because it was a good idea, good concept. We had good editing. It was a good title thumbnail, good packaging. And it was just something that the viewers wanted. It wasn't trend based. It wasn't anything like that. We were just focusing on what the ideal viewer wanted. More ads per viewer. YouTube promotes the video longer because, again, we know this. If you have a good CTR, you have a good idea, people are watching it, good average view duration, YouTube has no reason to not push your video out. In return, higher revenue with fewer views. Again, you do not need to chase viral videos every time. You just need to get the right viewers and the right views to watch your videos. In return, you're going to have more ads, place more ads on your videos, and make more money, which is the only thing we care about. The watch time strategy, it results in right viewers watching longer. If you're still a little lost or confused, I'm going to break it down and show you what it looks like if you're doing it incorrectly, which would be focusing on the views. You can see I underlined the watch time and the revenue. Notice how when even the views are great on this video, it's a 40,000 viewed video. This actually got 28,000 more than usual on the channel, but the watch time is only 1,500. And you can see this video didn't even make $100 and it got almost 40,000 views. Same thing on this video, 60,000 watch hours, and it didn't even make $2,500. This video realistically should have made upwards of $4,000, but because the watch time is not a lot and the video is pretty short, it's only 15 minutes long, that's the reason why it didn't make as much as it should have. So to break it down even more, lower watch time equals less money. higher watch time equals more money, and this is what you want to aim for, and this is what it will look like, and this is how you know you're doing it correctly. These are screenshots from some of my other videos, and you can see not all of them are viral. Like this video has 200,000 views, it got 153 hours of watch time, and it made $4,000 on a video that only got 200,000 views. We go over here, this video, 374,000 views, 8,000, 700,000 views. It's not even a viral video. It didn't get a million views. It didn't get 10 million views. It made $4,000. And of course, the videos that do really well and go more viral, 2.8 million views, $20,000, 1.6 million views, $13,000. And again, I underline the watch time with the revenue because they go hand in hand. Even this video right here, 120,000 views, 59,000 hours of watch time, made almost $2,000. So your takeaway from watching this video should know that you now need to not chase views. You need to chase the right viewer, and you need to understand what your audience wants. Let's say you're in the technology niche. Well, you now know the niche that you're in, but you need to niche down and understand. That way you can have a certain audience and a specific audience that are going to watch your videos regardless, and you're not going to be doing trend-based ideas. So if you're doing technology, are you doing phone reviews? Are you doing phones? Are you doing laptops, TVs, speakers? What are you doing? And you need to find your ideal viewer. That way, you don't need to get millions of views in order to make $5,000. You can get 100,000 views, like just this one right here, and make $2,000. Or you can get 200,000 views, make $4,000. And again, if you found this video helpful at all, and you now know how to make the most amount of money and how to watch time max, or how to do the watch time strategy, and you want to work with me one-on-one, the first link to apply, this is just a waitlist for it, and my actual one-on-one restarts on January 28th. So the waitlist and the link below is going to be the first link in the description. This is to apply to work with me one-on-one. Only apply if you're serious. Hope you learned something good from this video. I'm going to be posting a lot more consistently. If you have any questions or need anything specifically that you want me to make a video on, comment that below. I'll see you guys. Peace.